Welcome to 2026. Today we're going to talk about why these image generation models from Google and OpenAI like Nano Banana and DALL-E are amazing, but also kind of suck. Well, at least for now. They're getting better every day. So I've been building some app experiments which use these tools, such as a video thumbnail maker that takes and composites people from a video and the products they're talking about into a single thumbnail, as well as a tool for storyboarding with character reference images for backgrounds and props, where they're also composited into single images. Some of the results are amazing, but also they kind of sometimes add random people, change the props, they just look like cut and paste, keep changing the background when their role is not to, etc., etc. What I've found in building these prototypes is that you get lucky writing these image prompts, and then when you try to refine them, you just kind of run out of luck because in the end, you're really just guessing. Now, this is not a hot take, but these text-to-image generative models, or rather multimodal generative diffusion models, kind of suck for these procedural tasks. Why? Text to probabilities to pixels. Text is descriptive. Compositing is spatial, physical, and procedural. These models produce statistical outcomes. Text prompts are non-deterministic, to put it technically. They work well for creating concepts when you can describe intent. These models are biased towards generation, not preservation. In real compositing, order matters. You need to cut, you need to scale, you need to place, you need to shadow, you need to grade. For these models, rules are basically soft rules. So when I prompt with stuff like editing steps, do this in a strict order. Here are the hard rules. Don't do this, do this. This is the goal. They treat these instructions as weighted guidance, not constraints and not enforceable operations. Compositing is a worst case task for these models. And users are extremely sensitive to people mismatching, and a lot of the outcomes look like a third grader did them. These models resynthesize images rather than manipulate pixels, which makes pixel exact tasks fundamentally out of scope. Let's not harsh on them. Let's talk about what these models do well. First, generative image models work best when you let them generate what they're designed to do, not when you ask them to execute procedures. For now, use them for stuff like concept creation and ideation. Visual synthesis, where accuracy doesn't really matter. Generating fun stuff that don't already exist. Things like pets eating with silverware. Always a belly scratcher. Tasks where variability is a feature, not a bug. They excel at creation, ideation, and reinterpretation, and struggle with precision, preservation, and determinism. Used in the right context, they're powerful tools. Used outside of it, they feel broken. All in all, these were fun experiments, and as usual, I put some of these projects like the video thumbnail generator on GitHub if you're interested. Have a good 2026, everybody.